What's good, man? So let's talk about the elephant in the room here. So the NFL draft has been going on for the last 2 nights. I watched round one. I was at work. I watched that and round two last night, two and three. And I'm seeing a lot of people using a lot of basic, very basic bitch on the surface level thinking here. And I had to chime in because a lot of people are comparing this to Colin Kaepernick and saying that this is a racial issue. Oh man, he's just they hate to see a confident black man, and that's why they're doing this to Shedeur. Do they hate historically seeing a confident black man? Yes, but this is not that, bro. This is about Deion. Period. This ain't about Shedeur, his skill set. He can't throw the ball deep. He's not mobile enough. This is about Deion. We've seen quarterbacks get drafted in this draft so far that aren't better than him. As a matter of fact, for people who are saying this is racist, who was the first round draft pick? Cam Ward. So like I say, this isn't like, oh, expand your brain a little bit. All right. This is not what this is. This is about Deion, bro. This is about Deion and the NFL humbling Deion Sanders through his son 30, 40 years later. Because when Deion got drafted back in the day, when he showed up to the combine, swagged out, he didn't do bench. He didn't do vertical. He didn't do half of that shit that they make everybody else do. Deion ran. He ran once. And he said, look, I want y'all to watch this because I'm only going to do it once. These are his words. He ran, they get his 4-point whatever. That was it. He went home. He was a generational talent. They never liked Deion, but they had to put up with him because he was so generationally good. You couldn't do anything about it. His son is good. He ain't great. He ain't him. So they can toy with him a little bit. But I put it like this. If that kid if his father was anybody but Deion Sanders, and he had the same year he had last year and the year before, he would have got picked. He would have got drafted already. This is about Deion, man. And Deion put a message on Instagram the other day, no caption. So you know what that is. Him and his sons, as far as him in Colorado, father, son, no caption, nothing really to be said. But yeah, this is about that. And, going into the draft, you heard rumors that Deion's going to take over. Like, for example, they said if Shedeur got drafted by the Giants, who were 3-14, that if they stink, Dayball's going to get fired and they're going to bring in Deion and he's going to take over the team and stuff like that. And Deion's already said multiple times, I have no interest in coaching in the NFL. I don't want to coach grown men that make millions of dollars. I can't get through them. But still, the negative rumors have surrounded. Shedeur was like, they didn't like the fact that he didn't want to go to the combine. He wasn't willing to do, the typical draft type things. They didn't like that either. But yeah, this is about ruffling, sending a message to Deion that if we draft your son, we're not bending over backwards. We're not doing all these special accommodations. We're not going. There was rumors that Deion was going to be blocking certain teams from drafting his son. Like he didn't want his son to go to New Orleans, for example. He didn't want him to go to Cleveland. Can't blame him. You know what I mean? It just like I say, this is about a power and struggle politic thing. You know what I mean? They are sending a message to Deion that we not having it. And it's unfortunate because now his son is humiliated. But this is the case of the sins of the father have cost the child. He got pranked yesterday. Somebody called him and made it seem like they were the New Orleans Saints trying to draft him. It was pretty messed up. So you feel for him, but yeah, he will get picked. But now he's been humiliated. He's been embarrassed. People are throwing this pity party for him. And that's the last thing he wants to deal with. Obviously, he don't feel bad for himself as a person. That's not how he operate. But yeah, people are comparing this to Colin Kaepernick now. And I'm like, but some of y'all are stuck in 2016. The NFL don't even do the national anthem shit no more. They stopped. They cut that deal out with the military and they stopped it because they saw the ratings was going down and they were splitting their audience in half. So they don't even do that shit no more. But a lot of people are comparing this to that. And I'm like, nah, you're using simple, basic, on the surface thinking right there. Like this is about his dad. Because if he was Shedeur Jackson or something, somebody would have got him. Pittsburgh could use him. I know a lot of Steelers fans were mad. They passed up on him twice. The Raiders, I thought the Raiders was going to get him. They passed up on him twice. Miami, it was a few teams that, 49ers fans were saying they wanted him because they're tired of Brock Purdy. But, I mean, come on, man. Some of y'all are really stuck in, 1995. Look, when I was growing up as a kid, the NFL, you had, 2 or 3 token quarterbacks, black quarterbacks at the time. You had Michael Vick here and there, Steve McNair, Warren Moon back in the day, Randall Cunningham. These are all in different eras. None of these guys weren't all playing at the same time. Now, C.J. Stroud, Dak Prescott, Lamar Jackson, Kyler Murray, Pat Mahomes. We just had 2 black quarterbacks in the Super Bowl. A rematch, actually. Jalen Hurts, Pat Mahomes. The highest paid players in the league are black quarterbacks. This is not your granddaddy's NFL. So no, these franchises have no problem giving the keys to a black quarterback who's nice and having him run shit. Because C.J. Stroud got paid. Pat Mahomes got $500 million a few years ago. Dak Prescott's not even that good. He got paid. Kyler Murray got paid. Like, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? This is about Deion, and they going to send a message through his child to him. Like, we not doing this with you, with your son, like we did with you 30, 40 years ago. He ain't good enough. As much as I like him, he ain't Deion. But this is what that is about, man. And I think Deion knows it. There's nothing really to be said. That's why he posted that picture with no caption. Rounds 4, 5, and 6, I believe, come on today. So I doubt it if I'm going to sit there all day and watch that shit. That shit is abysmal. They got to speed up the tempo of the draft. They really do. They made them walk down this long-ass rant for like 2 minutes, and they show all the highlights, and the kids are still skipping to the ring. And like I said, just basic level bitch thinking. Like, oh my God, they don't like him because he wears jewelry. Nigga, did you watch the draft? Half the niggas that got drafted had on big chains. Everybody out there look like rappers. Like, what are y'all talking about, man? But yeah, man, let me know what y'all think, man. In the comments. Like, share, subscribe. I'm out.